Hi, welcome to today's Talk of the Town. I'm Sandy Benson. Jasper County School District is in search for a new superintendent of their school district. Here to explain the process required to achieve their goal, Public Information Officer John Williams. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Certainly. So, how is Jasper County School Board tackling the job of finding a new superintendent?
There are a lot of different ways that a school board can go when they're looking for a superintendent. The Jasper County Board took the wise route of choosing a national search firm. They put out a request for qualifications, had a number of firms submit their paperwork, and after doing interviews, the school board selected a firm out of Omaha, Nebraska that has an outstanding record of placing candidates, but also finding the candidates who are the best fit for the communities,
right,
because they tend to stay with those jobs for 5 and 8 years.
Right. So what are the, obviously, some of the advantages of the hiring a search firm is, of course, they come with, the expertise, but for what other reasons would it be, appropriate?
The search firms bring a lot of experience. They have contacts. In this case, the firm has regional, essentially agents who have contacts throughout the business. They specialize in finding superintendents, assistant superintendents, finance directors. They're very heavily involved in this. So when they put out a call for candidates, they've got people who know, headhunters, if you will,
sure,
who know who to call to find somebody who can call them. It's just the organization.
Right.
They also are experienced in putting together this whole program that involves community involvement, working with the school board, identifying the characteristics, because again, there are an awful lot of very qualified superintendents of schools across the country. The secret is finding the most qualified,
right,
who is the best fit for Jasper County School
Right,
District.
they can bring that best candidate to the table.
Right.
And so is the school board still involved in making this decision?
School board is highly involved. They're actually driving the force.
Okay.
They're directing the program. A few weeks ago, the board met with the search firm, McPherson and Jacobson, out of Nebraska, met with them in Jasper, and went through almost a 2-hour exercise to identify what the school board feels are the primary characteristics that they're looking for in their next superintendent. They wanted a visionary leader who is successful in identifying and employing different approaches to meet the needs of a culturally and academically diverse student population, knowledgeable about education issues including finance and school law, dynamic leadership and management ability, strong character and integrity, understands the needs of people with diverse backgrounds, and can address the achievement gap. So the board is looking at things that make Jasper County special as well as a challenge, and trying to find the right person who can help push them forward.
Certainly, and it encompasses all those qualities.
Right.
And so will the community itself have an opportunity to share in the thoughts about the next superintendent?
In a number of ways they will, yes. At the end of this month, April, there will be 2 big public forums that the community will be invited in to basically go through the same exercise and share what they think the most important qualifications are for the next superintendent. There'll be an online survey posted to the Jasper County School District website, again seeking more public involvement. As the process proceeds and the finalists come in for interviews, the search firm says they would like the people to meet who's actually being interviewed.
Sure.
Because they'll be working directly for the board and working for the people.
And working with their children.
Right.
Yeah, very important. So what's the timeline to get the new superintendent on the job in Jasper County?
It's an aggressive goal. The goal is to have the new superintendent on the job working July 1st.
Wow.
A lot of work to be done between now and then.
Certainly is.
On the other hand, this is the prime time to be looking for a superintendent because the school years are wrapping up around the country. Superintendents are thinking about what their future may hold where they are,
right,
where the new opportunities are.
Right.
So it's a reasonable goal.
Right, right. And so why would this job be an appealing job for an educational leader?
That's a great question. And Jasper County has been and is poised now for some great strides forward. They've got a very strong administrative team, they've got good principals, they've got very strong teachers who are aware of the challenges that their students bring to school every day. The business community is growing and growing in its support for the schools. We continue to hear talk about the Jasper County Port development,
right,
which we all hope is coming. As that growth and as the residential growth continues, the community is going to grow, as will the schools.
Right.
So for a new leader coming in, this is a great time to come in, make some changes, make some improvements, and see some tremendous gains.
Wonderful, wonderful information, John. Thank you. And obviously they can go online to continue to see more. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.